Okay folks, so today we're going to install a update on our REC Wi-Fi module. So let's go through the steps. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the REC North America website, which we're just getting up and running. And we'll hit downloads. We'll go to our Wi-Fi module and download the updated firmware. Save that file. Okay, so we look at it in our downloads and we want to extract it. So we just go extract all. And now we find that we've got two files in here, one called spiffs and one called update. So let's go through the installation process. So the first thing we need to do is we need to disconnect from our normal network and connect to our access point for our REC BMS. Now, this is if it's in access point mode. If you've already got it configured as a station, then of course it's already going to be online and you won't have to do this step. Okay, we're connected now. It says no internet, of course, because we're just connected to the Wi-Fi module. Okay, so we can see now that we're connected. We have our health. And we go down to the firmware. So if we look here first, we can scroll down and see we're currently hardware version 1, software or firmware version 1.2. Now this could be a little bit confusing, so let's go through it step by step. So this is our BMS information. So we can see here that we're running software version 2.7 and hardware version 3.1. And this is my serial number for my BMS. Okay, we have our send address set to 1 and our receive address set to 0, and we're defaulting to 56,000 for our communication rates. Local IP address is 184. This is how much of our SD card we're currently using, with the majority of that being available for doing trending and archiving. Okay, so now the firmware update function down here will actually allow you to update your BMS as well as your Wi-Fi module. And it's all just a matter of it finding the right software and taking care of that. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll select our file. Go to the file we just updated here. We'll upload our update.bin. Okay, so it's giving us a little note here. We also have to include our spiffs.bin. Now spiffs is actually a file system that's used on board with ESP32s and other low-level devices. So what we're going to do then is we're going to find our spiffs file and we will install that bin file as well. Click update again. Okay, so both files have successfully uploaded. Please restart the module. So we're going to restart the module by unplugging it and plugging it back in. We'll give it 10 or 15 seconds for any capacitors to drain down. Now we have to reconnect to it. So we'll let it boot up. And come back online. Now this is going to take a bit of time because it's going to have to copy over some files, do its internal update, and then it will reboot and come back online. So this could be several minutes. Try powering down the Wi-Fi and powering it back up. Okay, so there's our REC BMS now. We'll connect back to that device. Okay, now we're connected. Let's refresh the screen here. Scroll down and we can see now that our software firmware version has been updated to 1.5.1. So we've successfully completed our update. Thanks, folks.